4, 5, 11, 15. What are you guys up to? I'm marking. Hello, hi Marley. I'm not going to be doing any maths today. I'm just busy marking, and I thought that I would just say hi. And here, if you guys have any like general questions for me, maybe. But yeah, I'm not doing like a normal live like I normally do. I'm in such a weird space at the moment. Like this week has been so busy, and I'm feeling a bit off. Like I keep making mistakes and stuff, and I'm not sure why really. I suppose I'm just very tired. But yeah, almost end of term. That's one thing to look forward to at least. Then we can rest for a week. This is a good time to also get some work done. While I'm getting some work done, maybe you can also sit and get some work done as well. Let me know if you guys have any like requests for the next time I do go live. Oh, sorry. What do you want me to teach in that live session? Sitting in the staff computer room, so someone might come in. So if I read someone, then yeah, that's what's happened. Grade 8. You know, when I go live for grade 8, there's never like anyone on there. It's like very few people, maybe like 20, 30 people. But then when I go live for other grades, like there are so many people there. So yeah, it's a bit strange. But what would you want me to do for grade 8? I actually think I still have to post that grade 8 live that I did. I did one on rate, or ratio rather, the other day. I wanted to try and download it from TikTok, but it said that it didn't save. But it's also done that in the past. And then if I went back again later, it was there. So I must actually go check again to see if it is there. Oh wow, there's 100 people. Hello everyone. I am just marking, so you can maybe also get some work out, or just let me know how you're doing. Have you been doing test week? What is going on here now? No, can't do that. Dividing fractions. So I wonder if I have a lesson on my YouTube on dividing fractions that you can go watch there. I think it's called Operations with Fractions. I did it with my grade 8s already, so there should be a lesson up there. I'm marking AP Maths at the moment. AP Maths. So it's a tut, so I'm not marking. It's a weird noise. I'm not marking the whole thing. I'm marking only 20 marks of it. and then they're going to write a test on Monday. So yeah, the tat is almost like practice for them to get ready for their test. I'm always kind. It's grade 10 AP that I'm marking. I am a kind person, guys. Does that not come across in my videos? I'm just asking. Oh dear, I marked the wrong thing here. There, and then this. There, okay. Linear equations with fractions for grade 10. I'm thinking, don't I have one up? I'll check for you. Linear equations with fractions. So what grade do I teach? I teach grades 8 to 12. This year I don't have a grade 9 class though. But I do 8, 10, 11, and 12. And then I do grade 10 AP. Yeah, I like teaching. Listen, sometimes it's tough. Sometimes like the kids are difficult to manage. Sometimes the work is a lot. Like this week I have a huge to-do list, like, and none of the tasks that I have are like small tasks. They're all big tasks that take like a lot of time. Like I have to set a test, I have to mark a test, I have to do this, I have to do that, and I don't have a lot of time to do it in. So yeah, it does get overwhelming at times, but I do enjoy it. It's something that I do like. Literal equations, there's one up on my YouTube. So I have different class sizes. So in my grade 8 class, I have 33. In my grade 10 class, I have 33 or 34 now, I'm not sure. In my grade 11 class, I only have 15, which is quite nice. It's a nice small class. My grade 12 class, I think, is 24. Yeah, I have 24 kids in my grade 12 class. So it's different classroom sizes or class sizes. Hi, Kanye. I'm just talking about you guys, my grade 12s. 4.2. My subject is maths. Kanye, did you find me on your For You page, or are you following me? I'm just trying to gauge who's seeing my stuff. Yes, it's pure maths. Hello. Let's see, there were some other questions. I'm just reading quickly. What am I marking today? It's AP Maths. Oh, someone asked how my week has been going. So it's been a rough week. I was saying already, like, I have a lot of stuff to do this week, and yeah, I felt quite overwhelmed. And it's funny because when I have like a lot of stuff to do, I make like mistakes in class. So yeah, and my kids have definitely like noticed that I've been a bit off my game. But I'll get back on it. Next week will be a better week. Yeah, we just got to keep moving forward, I suppose. Pass your friends. Do I teach your friends? So method marking, yeah, sure. Method marking is when maybe the value that you're working with is wrong. So say in the first line of a question, you like made an addition, error or something. You made a mistake. But then from there, you're doing all the correct like working, but your answer obviously is wrong because you're working with a mistake from the first line. Then we actually mark your method. We don't mark your answer, if that makes sense. Where did I go to school as a kid? So I'm from George in the Garden Route. So I went to school at Otaniqua High School. I don't know if there are any kwajas on here. That is what we call ourselves, kwajas. But yeah, that's where I went. Why am I doing this? Just to have a little check-in. Always when I go live, it's like, it's like working. people don't really see my face and I don't really get to interact with my followers. So I thought while I'm marking, let me just have a chat with you guys. 50 out of 50 for your grade 9 test. That is amazing. Congratulations. That's really good. Sure. 4. Thank you. I teach maths. That is my vibe, is maths. Any other questions? So I teach grade 8, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. I have taught grade 9 before. I taught grade 9 last year, but I just, I don't teach grade 9 this year. I would rather not say where I teach. Like, I don't mind if people find out. Like, I think you can find out quite easily. But, yeah, I don't really want to say my school's name on here, just in case. It's not a private school. Cos x plus 244. So you would have to change that to cos x plus 360. Let me just check here. I'm lazy now. I don't want to do it in my head. Hello. 64. So 244 x plus 244. Sorry, I'm on a live here, so I'm speaking to people. X plus 244. Yes, so someone asked about cos x plus 244. Yes, that is correct. You see you're wrong, hey? There's no one getting 23%. Thank you, kindness. What made me teach math? To be honest, it was one of the only options that I had when I went to go study. I wanted to keep studying in my hometown. So I wanted to go to the varsity that was there. And so I did a B.Ed. So you had to choose 2 majors and there were only 4 options to choose from. So I could do maths, accounting, economics, or business studies. So I had to choose 2 of those 4. And I had never done economics and business at school, but I did obviously maths and accounting. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do that. And yeah, I love maths now after doing it at varsity. I think at school, maths is often something that's so abstract and you don't really see how it all is connected. But when you actually go to university and you start working with maths in a deeper sense, you do start to see how different topics are connected, and that makes it make more sense. So I try to do that in my classes as well. I try to kind of link that all together, but it is difficult with the time that we have. Dankie. Ja, hulle doen redelik goed. Let me just check here. What is the meaning of my moon tat? I just love the moon. I have quite a lot of tattoos. They don't all have a specific meaning. But yeah, my moon is I really love the moon. I also have another little moon. Oh, let's see, a little moon here I can show you. It looks like that. It's like a moon with little stars and clouds. But yeah, they don't really mean something specific. I just really love the moon. Always have. Someone was asking something else. Do I have videos on calculus? Yes, I do. From last year. So you'll have to scroll back. But yeah, I definitely do have some calculus questions on there. Miss Angler, are we colleagues? What do you guys think by watching our videos? Do you think that we're colleagues? Let's see what you guys think. Are you guys still busy writing tests? Are you done with test weeks? Yeah, I don't want to say what school I teach at. I was saying earlier, I don't mind if you guys find out. Like, I'm sure you can find out quite easily. But yeah, I don't want to say my school's name on TikTok, just to be safe. You finish tomorrow. That is lovely. I do teach grade 12. You wrote maths today. Oh, heck. How did it go? What grade are you? I just want to see if I'm adding everything up correctly here. I have to do one more week. We started this Monday. Pure maths child, the heck out of you. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sometimes maths exams can be quite hectic. I'm not going to lie. I need to just keep an eye on the time. I'm gonna have to head home soon. Marking language tasks. Yo, I've never taught language, but I've heard that the marking is rough. So you have my respect, ma'am, for marking or having to mark language tasks. It must be hectic. I teach grade 8, 10, 11, and 12 this year. I can teach grade 9. I have taught grade 9 in all my previous years of teaching. I just don't teach grade 9s this year. Analytical geometry. So I am currently teaching my grade 11's analytical geometry. So you can take a look on my YouTube. I have quite a few videos on there, and I'm going quite slowly with them. So it's like a long, it's long explanations on everything. I'm just checking here. What is this person doing? I'm gonna answer some questions now, guys. I'm just quickly finishing up here. Someone asked if I'm going home at 5. Yes, I am going home at 5. I have a family that I need to go be a part of at home. Do I enjoy the least? Sure, that's a difficult question. Maybe probability, because it's so I think the probability in like higher grades is quite complicated, and we never have enough time to really go into it properly. So yeah, I would probably say probability. I don't mind it. It's just not like my favorite thing. My absolute favorite is I love algebra very much. I'm a big fan of algebra. And then I also really like trig, which people think is weird, but I really enjoy trig a lot. Yeah. I'm not going to say where I teach. Just, yeah, I was saying I don't mind if you guys find out. You can find out, but I don't want to say my school's name on here. Oh, Tiana, I'm seeing your message. Well, what grade are you in? I'm actually doing I'm going to post a term 1 weightings video this evening. So just keep an eye out for that. Maybe your project or your test is not going to have such a big effect. I just want to see, there was something else. I am in Cape Town. I'm not actually in my classroom now because someone was tutoring in there after school, so I had to come to the computer room. So I will do a little classroom tour on my TikTok at some point. It's just quite it's quite untidy, actually. I don't have a very aesthetic classroom. I know Miss Angler has a beautiful classroom. I am so jealous. I just haven't had like I haven't had the capacity to actually like make my classroom look pretty, but I'll work on it. That is wrong, unfortunately. Okay, you can get some CAs for that. You want to get exotic animals. What animals do you want to get? You are in grade 10. SBA was out of 50. Cycle test was out of 50. Yeah, so I'm doing a grade 10 weightings video tonight, so just keep an eye out for that. Exotics. What are you talking about? What exotic animals are you getting? Yes, I am Afrikaans. I've always taught in English though. So I'm not... I went to school in Afrikaans all my years from grade 1 to 12. Then I studied in English, and now I've been teaching in English for 8 years. Look, I'm making mistakes here. 16. Pretoria. I've never actually been to Pretoria before. I'm a Western Cape girl. I haven't really traveled to other provinces. I've only been to Joburg, and that's only been like at the airport, and one time I went to visit my gran there. But that's it. So I have been struggling to get into my Instagram. I managed to get in earlier. I know that some people sometimes send me maths questions on Instagram, but guys, it's a lot. Like, there are a lot of messages. Like, I struggle to respond to my DMs because I have a lot going on at the moment. I have to make content. I have to teach full time. I'm also a mom of a toddler. She keeps me very busy. I'm sure you guys have seen her on my videos before. So yeah, to also then like respond to TikToks, to messages, sorry, is a bit much. I can only really do that in the holidays, and unfortunately then it's like too late for me to help you. But I also, like, I don't think it's ethical for me to do your projects for you, because some people send me like pictures of their projects and they say, please tell me how to do this, and I'm like, that's not really going to help you if I just tell you what to do. So you can send me some questions on my Instagram if you want. It's the same username as my TikTok, but sometimes I won't be able to answer because I'm too busy, and other times I won't be able to answer because it wouldn't be ethical of me to answer. 16 tarantulas, 2 giant African snails, 1 bearded dragon, and 3 crested geckos. That's hectic. That is a lot. Wow. Circle geometry. Yeah, so you must just practice. Circle geometry and maths in general. The more you practice, the easier it's going to get. I know that you don't always want to practice. It's almost like this catch-22 thing, because if you're not good at something, it can be quite discouraging to practice, because you like do it and you practice and you try and you get stuck the whole time. But really, it's the only thing that helps is practicing. I recorded all of my grade 11 circle geometry lessons last year. Literally every single one from start to finish, including like marking homework, doing examples. So those are all on my YouTube if you want to go take a look. That might be helpful. But at some point you really have to sit down and you have to do the work. Unfortunately, maths is not a subject that has like a lot of shortcuts. It's one of those things that if you don't work at maths, you're not going to improve. So yeah, some people aren't willing to put in the time, or they simply don't have the time. Like, I know that life is very busy, especially for like high school kids at the moment. You guys are so busy all the time, and I do have sympathy for that. But yeah, maths, you gotta do some practice. That's the only way. Yeah, your marks in maths, like I was saying now, just do as many questions as possible, as much practice. Someone was asking what my baby's name is. Her name is Rumi, Rumi. And thank you, yeah, she is a cutie. She's almost 2, so that's quite hectic that she's getting so big now. But yeah, she's great. You must be appreciative of your moms, guys. Mothers love their kids so much, even when they whine at you and when they are sometimes being mean to you. Sometimes maybe they're just having a bad day, but just the love that I have for my little girl. I can tell you, the moment she was born, it was like my entire world actually only at that point started existing. So yeah, I don't know what your guys' relationships with your moms are like, but sure, my little roomie is the absolute light of my life. So what shortcuts are you talking about now? Let me hear. The ones that exist. What do you mean? I teach grade 8, 10, 11 and 12, but I have taught grade 9 before. I just don't teach grade 9 this year. Hmm, 10 more minutes. You can ask me some more questions, guys. Anything else you want to know? Suggestions for videos. I am quite keen to keep creating content. I really, really enjoy it. So if you guys have any suggestions of things that you want to see on my TikTok, then please let me know. The purpose of it is to help people. How do you learn for problem solving? Yeah, you can't really. I don't teach IB. You can't really study for problem solving. You have to make sure that you understand the content to such an extent that you can apply it to things that you haven't seen before, because that's what problem solving is. Problem solving is not necessarily difficult. I mean, it is difficult, right? Because you have to apply your knowledge in a different way. But like the definition of problem solving is actually just something that's unseen. So sometimes a problem solving question can actually be quite easy, but just because you've never seen the work being asked in a specific way, you might think it's really hard. So yeah, if you want to practice like problem solving things, I can actually suggest working through past Olympiad papers. So if you go to the South African Maths Olympiad website, the SAMO website, you can just Google them. You can find like a lot of good stuff on there, like nice, interesting questions, just ways of thinking of maths slightly differently. I have a whole bunch of past papers on there. So that's a good idea. I always tell my top set kids that they must work through past Olympiad papers, even if they're not interested in writing an Olympiad, right? But just for the problem solving part of it, because Olympiad questions usually are like problem solving things. So that's a suggestion that I can make. Sorry, I'm just going up quickly. Please do exponents next time for grade 10. So I have done a live on exponents for grade 10. I think I still have to post it though. Sorry. I will post that later. It is on my phone. I just haven't gotten around to posting it. So I'll put it on my YouTube so you can go look there. We have 6 classes per grade, so 6 teachers. I've been teaching for 8 years. More matric lives, yeah, noted. I'm going to be doing more grade 11 and 12 lives, definitely. You in grade 5, hello. Video of factorizing things like trinomials and difference of 2 squares. Yes, sure, I'll do that. I have a couple of videos on my YouTube if you want to go watch those. So high school and not primary, I enjoy like difficult maths, and I think at primary school level you can't get into those really difficult questions. So that's why I prefer high school over maths. But also when I was studying at the university that I wanted to attend, they weren't offering primary school. So I had no choice actually. I had to either do high school or I had to study somewhere else. And I didn't want to leave my hometown to study, so I was kind of forced to do it, but I'm glad. It worked out for the best, definitely. Do I make investigations? Sometimes, but I haven't really done many of them. Teaching the older grades more than the younger grades. Yeah, I do. I like teaching matric. I like the fact that matrics usually have like realized that, you know, it's crunch time. Like they have to work hard and they have to practice a lot of stuff. I like working through past papers. I like normally, I don't know if it's like that at all schools, but certainly at my school, like towards the end of matric, the kids' marks like steadily start going up because they're working harder and because they are more motivated. So I have a mixed set in grade 12, and just now they wrote a test on Monday, and the class average is 70. What was it? 37.5. Yeah, the class average is, I mean, that is crazy. 37.5 out of 50. So the class average is 70. Is that 76? 70. Why can't I think now? 35 is 70, and then 7.5 is. Why can't I do that conversion now? Grade 11 videos for Euclidean geometry would be amazing. Yeah, it is. There are lots of videos on my YouTube. Yes, that's a good idea. I'm just reading Martley's suggestion. Do a video answering past papers, explaining different ways to approach the question. Yes, I will do that. The site, do you mean my YouTube? Sure. Let me see. Where do I actually... How do I even comment? I've never tried to comment on my own thing. Do I do a Q&A? Let's see. Yes, it is 75, I see. Sorry. My brain is fried. Of course, 37.5 times 2 is 75. No, I don't always end at 5. Our school ends at 3, but then we usually have like sport and stuff. Can I please do a video on partial fractions? I will. I just haven't taught it yet to my current grade 10s, but when I teach them, I will definitely do one. Can you also please a quadratic inequalities grade 11? So there is a very nice lesson on quadratic inequalities on my YouTube. I'm just going up quickly. I think I might have missed some questions. But thank you, Martley. That is a very good suggestion to do a video answering past papers and explaining different ways to approach the question. Yes, I will definitely do that. That's a very good idea. Yeah, so I was just saying that I like teaching grade 12 specifically because, yeah, the kids do so well. So last year, we have the same class in grade 11 and 12. So last year in grade 11, the class average was maybe like 60% for test. But now, this past test, this one that they wrote on Monday, the class average was 75%. That's crazy. It's never been that high before, and it's a mixed set. It's not even a top set. So yeah, I'm very happy about that. Websites do I recommend that have past papers? So if you go to my profile and you go to the playlist useful websites/apps, then I have a couple of videos there where I make suggestions. So there are apps that you can get that have past papers. There are a couple of websites, but just go watch those videos. And also if you click the link in my bio, I've even linked some past paper websites as well. The waitings for grade 11, that video is going live tonight at 6:30. So stay tuned. You will see at 6:30. I keep thinking someone's walking past, but then when I look up, like, there's no one. Resources for limits and calculus, yes. I don't think I have lessons up on my YouTube yet because we haven't taught it yet. And lastly, I had an AP class, so we actually did calculus in the AP syllabus at an earlier time. But when we do calculus, so there are notes, sorry, let me just start from the start again, on my Google Drive. So if you click the link in my bio and you go to grade 12 maths notes, I think you have to scroll down a little bit, then you will see all my grade 12 maths notes are there, including ones for calculus. So you can go take a look. But when I teach calculus to my class, I will also record my lessons and I'll post those on my YouTube. Ushenka Naidu, I see that you are here and I have recorded your video that you've asked for and I'm going to post it tonight. Yeah. You see, I saw your name and I knew you were going to ask for May, June rewrites. It's going live tonight. It's going live tonight, I promise. Sorry that I've taken so long. Forever when I see your name, I'm going to think, May, June rewrites. Like, that's going to be in my brain forever. Counting on you. Yes, no, I promise. It's actually a reply to your comment. So I think you'll get a notification when I post it. Okay, guys, it is 5 o'clock. So I'm going to call it now. But thank you so much for joining. It was very nice to just chat to you guys for a change and not actually do maths. I'll try and do this more frequently. I'm also going to do some maths games on live in the holidays. I might even start that like next week or so when things are a bit quieter on the school and the marking front. I had a very cool maths game. I don't know if you guys have heard of Canoodle. It's like this game where you have like different shapes with different colors and you have to like fit it in. So I have a similar game to that, but it works with numbers. But it's also like little blocks that you must fit into a thing. So yeah, it's really cool. And I'm going to play that on live and then get people to try and help me figure it out. So I'll start that maybe next week, possibly the week after, but I will let you guys know when that happens. You love me? Thank you. Love you too. I don't know who you are, but I love your enthusiasm. Let me just see here if I missed some questions before I leave. Algebraic equations. I'm currently doing that with my grade team, so the videos are on YouTube. I was marking, yes, but I'm going to go home now. Do I know what's important for EMS? Oh. Know your T accounts, be able to work with T accounts. Do you do adjustments in grade 9? I actually am a qualified accounting teacher, but I haven't taught it since my very first year. I taught grade 8 and 9 EMS in 2013, so I can't really remember. But yeah, maybe I'll do some. No, I'm not. No, I was going to say maybe I'll do some EMS videos, but it will take me a lot of time because I've forgotten most of the stuff. But T accounts are good. Knowing your debits and your credits. Oh, adjustments is grade 10. Knowing your debits and your credits, that's very important. Knowing the accounting equation. I'm actually just listing words that I remember, but yes, accounting equation stuff, that is important. Any good physics TikTok teachers? I don't. Sorry. I'll keep an eye out. You love my YouTube videos? Thank you. I'm so glad. The quality isn't great always because it's just like my lessons that I'm literally recording in class. So sorry if the sound isn't great, but I just thought that, it can help possibly. Thank you for helping you so much. I'm so glad that I can help you. Phone is on 5% and it is 5 o'clock, so I am going to call you guys. Thank you for following. Thank you for I will see you around. Bye.